Hi, everyone. Welcome to Divine Sacred Tarot. Today, I'm going to go into a little bit of a difficult, painful kind of symptoms that the Divine Feminine are going through. This is very much about the Divine Masculines probably not feeling this, but the Divine Feminines are really telepathically absorbing this energy. Now, for those of you who are empaths, who are healers, who are light workers and star seeds, this can be quite common for you guys because it's very reminiscent of taking on the burdens of your Divine Masculine, which tends to happen in twin flames from time to time, and relieving them of their pain. Now, at the beginning, we aren't really sure about if this actually happens. Like, there isn't categoric evidence, except for those of you who are in union, and you can actually ask your divine counterpart. But what I'm seeing here is the divine masculine may or may not be going through the same pain, because obviously, unless you are in communication and you can ask them, you're not going to know. But for those of you who are highly intuitive and already sense this isn't my pain, because from years of understanding your body, right? It's coming to understand, wait a second, this doesn't feel right. This isn't my energy, this isn't my pain, whatever it is or is not. Now, what I'm seeing is the divine masculines are going through something in a subconscious way. They may be getting information through the dream state, but you divine feminines are feeling it in the physical. Now, it could be pain around your neck, around a specific part of your back, upper back, or lower back. It could be around your hip and knee, or for some of you, around your ankle or wrist. Now, it obviously, this is a general reading. Take the energies as they resonate. These pains are almost a reminder of your divine masculine. I just heard from spirit saying, forget me not, like, don't forget about me. A lot of the divine masculines and feminines have been in this kind of like silent separation. Like, you are still maybe even in communication, but you're kind of cooling off the energies right now. You're kind of grounding and harmonizing the energies as we speak. But the divine masculines aren't really thrilled about this, so they are coming in quite heavily, quite telepathically in the astral realm. So if you're dreaming about your divine masculines, or they're appearing in your dream, this is a very big confirmation that they are not okay with something. And pay attention to what those dreams mean, because they may be revealing some hidden secrets or some pain or anguish that they may be going through. And that's probably why you are feeling some muscular tension or pain around certain areas. So let's have a look at what the divine masculines and feminines are thinking, feeling, what is the future energy. And I will get some more information about the future energies between the twin flames individually, and also coming into union within the next however many months, weeks, or days. First of all, let's go for the divine feminine's headspace. We've got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, there is a lot of emotions, particularly around this full moon. You might have been hit intensely with breaking off connections, kind of slowing down certain relationships, putting boundaries up with certain people. And this isn't to say it's not about them per se, it's about you wanting to go through the process of cleansing, right? Some of you may be doing a lot more cleansing rituals, a lot more meditations. And if that's the case, then you are slowly processing the amount of emotions that are coming up. And obviously, when we're stuck on certain emotions or traumas or pain, it kind of accumulates in our body. And this is what I was saying, is there is a connection between you and your divine masculines, and the pain is kind of coming through telepathically, but it's coming through in a physical, visceral way. And so you're trying to manage it in the way you can, divine feminines. You're trying to send it love and sit with it, and really come into the sense of, I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I understand, I'm right here. And it's just almost like you're being so loving to your body right now. You're being very, very kind and compassionate. And that's exactly what is recommended when you are going and suffering through certain things. So what about the headspace for the divine masculines? Well, we've got two cards that wanted to come out. It's the Four of Wands and the Judgment card. Now, I'm seeing 2024 here. If you have not been in contact with your divine masculine, there is going to be communication coming in, and I mean in the physical sense. Some of you may be seeing that your divine counterpart is keeping an eye on you on social media. But what I'm seeing here is the divine masculines are getting really serious about commitment. Now, for a lot of you, you may be kind of like, oh, yeah, okay, I've heard this before. But this is actually the Four of Wands is union, celebration, commitment, marriage. And the Judgment card is the alignment to their higher self. So in the headspace, this is no longer in the spiritual. This is no longer in the 5D. This is happening in the 3D. This is why there is such heavy energy that the divine masculines may not want to outright tell you, but the divine feminines, because you're dealing with your own situation, you're kind of dealing with your own emotions, you're getting in touch more and more with your body. Obviously, with a full moon, you may be cleansing a lot more, you may be showering a lot more. You just feel this need to be around water, maybe. And this is the version of you that you're cleansing and releasing. And the divine masculines are going up into higher ascension, which is such a positive sign. What else do we need to know about the future space around the head energy regarding the twin flames? Yeah, this is about it's gone but not gone. You are not forgotten. There is always thoughts of both of you with one another creeping on each other's brain. It's like, oh my gosh, there is this one person I just cannot get out of my head. Why? Why is this connection so important? And this is where I feel like the divine feminines really are cultivating this sense of emotions by saying, I'm not going to be boy crazy on this. I need to be grounded. I need to ascend higher. I need to think of God. And what I found really interesting is the divine feminines. I'm pretty sure I did a god and goddess reading on Hare Krishna. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, please let me know, because I'm pretty sure I did something like this. And I was very interested in doing certain god and goddesses messages. And the reason why I found this really interesting is um like I said, I don't know whether I did a Krishna one. I thought I did. I genuinely thought I did, but I don't think I have. But Krishna, Hare Krishna, if any of you resonate with this, is very much a major sign around your twin flame. This is something that is so, so powerful, and I really need to spirit is like really throwing this forward by going, I need to do a god and goddess message around twin flames and Hare Krishna. But I have constantly been energetically aligning with Lord Krishna. And what is really interesting is there was a reel that I'm going to be putting up as a short on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe so you don't miss it. And it really connects with Hare Krishna. I've never seen the connection like that before, but I am very aware that Krishna in the God form, I will be talking about it in a separate video, really resonates with this sense of love, unity, higher ascension. And so in 2024, yes, you're missing each other. Yeah, you may have reconnected. Yeah, it may not have been the right time, but there is something that is being blessed. If you're seeing 444, your connection is so protected that it is always for the highest and best good. In your heart space, divine feminines, I'm getting the Queen of Swords. Now we've got two queens now. You're not only cutting off connections that aren't energetically helpful for you right now, but you really are coming into the strength of your own. You have begun to understand when to speak, when to hold back, when to really open up your heart, when to guard. And this is where the balance between the head and heart is, right? There's a butterfly balancing on the tip of the sword for the Queen of Swords. And it's just going to show that the divine feminines are making the right choices, even if you may not understand why you are making the choices, but with intention, you're actually coming through as this empress, high priestess, all sovereign being, knowing, caring, empathetic light worker, starseed, and twin flame. And so, because of the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, usually you would associate the Queen of Swords with the headspace because of the thinking, the analyzing, the logic, and the Queen of Cups with the heart, with the emotions, with the processing, with the nurturing. But this is the other way around. And what I find really interesting for the divine feminines is you're not confusing your head and heart anymore. You're able to shut off the brain, go into your heart. You're able to shut off your heart and then switch over to the brain because you've got this harmony going on between you. And this is happening internally, this is happening externally, and you're finding a really good balance between where you are, what you're doing. And in the divine masculine's heart space is the Queen of Swords. Like, come on, this could not have been more perfectly aligned. Now, the Queen of Swords came out in a private reading this morning, but what I'm seeing is the divine masculines are in the same heart space as you, divine feminines, but they have been in the physical sense, logical, practical, a go-getter, busy. They're very much in their solar plexus energy. But what I'm seeing here is because you both have the Queen of Swords in the exact same position in your heart space, there is something that is going to come to light. They're going to either reveal the secrets or anguish that they're going through. You, divine feminines, are going to share something that you've kept hidden for a very long time. And this is going to amalgamate in the best way. What is coming up in the near future in the headspace? The Seven of Swords. Right now, you're just sabotaging each other. I mean that in if you're triggering each other, that's probably a good way to grow. But also, what I'm seeing is you can't help but kind of push each other's buttons, but not in a bad way. It's like you're both trying to understand this connection and grow in the best way possible. So, right now, there is this push and pull energy, but it almost feels as if you, divine feminine, are in your divine feminine energy. The divine masculines are understanding the divine feminine energy, and they're trying not to push the boat. So the silence is helping, not triggering one another per se, not pushing each other away, but kind of like grounding the energy and knowing intuitively what's going to happen next. So, what are the thoughts for the divine feminines? The King of Cups. Honestly, the headspace is the Queen of Cups. The thoughts are the King of Cups. This is the court card pairing. This is the King and Queen of Cups. Now, in my meditation, I did see the King and Queen of Wands, and the King and Queen of Wands usually comes to me when this is a physical 3D union happening. When I'm seeing the Queen and the King of Cups, basically the headspace and the thought process is there is so much love around you, divine feminines. You're just acknowledging and appreciating all the love that is happening around you, and you're able to understand what it is you need. What do you need from your divine masculines? What do you need from your friends? What do you need in life? And this is actually settling. It's almost like the dust is settling in terms of what you want. Like previously, it might have been quite a hurricane, quite a tornado, quite chaotic. And now you're settling into this head and heart space where you really are cultivating your emotions. You're speaking your truth when you need to speak your truth. You're really able to cultivate and honor the higher version of you as well as your inner child. And this is the harmonious balance between you and your divine masculines, but between you and your divine masculine within, and that's harmonious union. Now, as I'm talking about harmonious union, the thoughts in the divine masculines is the temperance card. Now, this is harmony. And so no wonder divine feminines, your headspace is Queen of Cups, your thoughts are the King of Cups. Your you're alchemizing this harmony, but the divine masculines are kind of so straightforward because in their head, in their thoughts, they're like, I'm balanced. I mean, it's kind of like this cocky energy of like, I know I'm good, I know I'm balanced. Like, it kind of validates the Four of Wands and the Judgment in their headspace, because it's saying that I know I've been pushing away my spiritual guidance, my purpose, my mission, and I know that there is something about this connection, and I haven't given it a full try. But this balance between the divine masculine's feminine energy and the divine masculine's energy, it really is coming into this harmonious union. And in the future energy, I see the Emperor card. So it is about the divine feminines embodying this divine feminine, nurturing, loving, spoken on the very point that they need to speak about, but kind of holding space for whomever and whatever is around them. Now, the divine masculines haven't quite stepped into the emperor energy. So it's about the divine masculine in the near future overcoming the heart, overcoming the sabotage, overcoming the longing to actually step up and do something about this, which is so positive. So what is happening in the feelings? Wow, the divine feminines have the Hierophant. Now, this is about marriage. This is about religion. You could be different religions. You could be different ages. You could be the same sex. This is very much about, it is written, divine feminines. Like, you don't need to keep asking, why is this connection so important? It's written. And some of you do feel a little bit neglected, that there's kind of like a two-way street. Some of you already know that this is aligned and purposeful, but you also know that time is pressing on, right? So it's almost like, I get that this very moment is purposeful. I can wait. I'm patient. I'm able. But then on the flip side, you also feel this kind of like neglect and longing and, come on, I know this is purposeful. I know I'm growing and I know I'm evolving, but I really want to grow and evolve and love on you too. For the divine masculines feelings, they are in the King of Pentacles. So there is this little disparity. So the divine feminines are in this spiritual alignment, the divine masculines are in the physical alignment. In the near future, we have the Five of Cups and we have the Star card. So really what I'm seeing is both of you are each other's wish fulfillment. Sometimes the divine masculine could be a little bit slow in acknowledging this, but let's be honest with ourselves. The divine feminines haven't always been honest about this either, because there tend to be some confusions whether they do trust the signs, whether they do trust the synchronicities, whether what they're asking for is correct. Even listening to tarot, like some readings come so confirmation, like you two are meant for each other, and then you listen to another reading, you're like, oh, I'm not quite sure again. So that's the back and forth energy. It's not wrong. It's just you understanding that your mind doesn't need to psychoanalyze this situation, but your body needs to feel it. And if you're not safe in your body, it's not going to come into union that way. You're going to know, divine feminines. You're just going to know whether it's the right or wrong thing to do. And the divine masculines are mirroring this too. So that's why there is this kind of like longing, this gone but not gone energy. And there is this very powerful shift that has been happening since the 8-8 portal. Obviously, we've got a eclipse energy that is happening too in the coming weeks and months. I did have a specific reading on starseeds, light workers, and twin flames. So if that is something that you want to check out, please do. It is on my YouTube now. And the last thing is that Spirit wanted me to share with you is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about perseverance. It is about the fates changing. It is about acknowledging that you were here for a higher purpose, not for union, but for the collective. So this is just a reminder to say, you may be stalled, you may be waiting, you may need to really come into the clarity of what you want in this lifetime. But your perseverance, your patience is growing. You have not really done this with anybody else, and you don't want to do this with anybody else. I'm hearing, divine feminines. And your divine masculine, because you're going through these feelings, your divine masculine feels the same way. So if you resonated with this reading, please do click the like button, because obviously without shares, without uh connection on these videos, without actual notifications, that this channel won't continue. So I'm so grateful that I get to do this. Please do click the like button, and if you want to comment, I would love to hear from you guys. And let me know if this resonated. I'm sending you so much love. Bye for now.